So, today is update day. There is a lot that we're going to have to do. Um, two, I've already kind of took a sneak peek at everything for the new bundle board. Um, Not on this account, on my other account, my main one that I use personally. Um, and it looks like we're going to have to go into the Elderwood again, not only to get some flowers, but to also get some rummage piles. Um, and the rummage piles in the Elderwood are only unlocked after, I believe it's a certain quest. I don't really remember which one. But after a quest or two, I think. Next one is Najuma. Oh, hi, Mystic. You wouldn't happen to have a minute, would you? I kind of need something. I kind of need help with something. Or, sorry, I kind of need some help with something. What's up? For you, always. I'm a bit busy. Please say it involves explosives. Explosives. What's up? It's about this year's Spirit Fest. I'm sure you're familiar. I'm not sure if you're familiar, sorry. What's the short version? Can't say that I am. Well, it's about remembering the dead. We celebrate what they brought to our lives and bring offerings for their spirits. Okay, so yeah. I used to just go candy hunting with Ani. Anu? I can never say his name correctly, but I want to take it more seriously this year. I also might have caught Cheyenne hiding some of this year's treats. So the whole candy is left behind by the spirits passing through the village story has lost some appeal. Anyways, I told my dad that I could get everything ready for mom's shrine by myself, which might not have been completely true. Well, I thought it was true when I said it, but then I wanted to make a mechanical miniature for her, like she used to make for me on holidays. And that has sorta maybe become a very complicated project that's taking up all of my prep time. And now I'm maybe a little uh really behind on basic stuff. Okay, before you say anything, I cannot under any circumstances ask my dad for help. I can't give him any more reason to think I can't handle responsibilities. I can. I just also really want to go big this year with this. I can totally take care of all the construction and everything, obviously. But if you could maybe grab some of the more traditional offerings for me, flowers are good, some decorations, and maybe mom's starstone. I can make you a list. But but don't let me stop you from celebrating. You should take some time to enjoy the festivities too, like candy hunting. Anu and I usually found the most by mining and bug catching, but I know Einar also gets a pretty good haul, or a pretty big haul, from fishing, just from fishing. Niall says that he's even found some purple ones hidden in little piles in the elderwood. There's also a lot of food at the celebrations. Everyone is supposed to bring something they could cook. They cooked, sorry, to share while we pray for the shrine, or to the shrine. Dad doesn't like me using the stove, so I'm gonna need you I'm gonna need your help with that too. I'm gonna have my hands full. Please tell me that's the last thing. I better get crack-lacking. You know what? I better get crack-lacking. Well, there's one more thing. Pumpkins were mom's favorite, so it's kind of important for to me that we have some pumpkins and pumpkin-based food in her honor. There's also a pumpkin frog that only comes out at this time of year. Sorry, my phone is going off. Turn that off. Nope. I don't know why. Damn it. Okay, there we go. There's also a pumpkin frog that only comes out at this time of year that we used to catch together. It would be nice to keep that tradition going. So, yeah, happy Spirit Fest. Go and celebrate. And also, please get that stuff if you can. I really need to get back to work. Okay. So let's go look at the bulletin board real fast. Okay, so now we're here in front of the bulletin board. So I'm gonna go over everything in this episode. From the bulletin board to everything that we got for the new update, down to what's in the premium store, I believe. So I already have some of the items. One of the items I've already looked at is the floating candle. I didn't realize that until after I bought it. Then I was like, oh, okay, that belongs to the bulletin board. I already have an unburned wreath. I believe I got it from Tish, so I need 4. I would need to buy 4 of them. So I'm gonna do that, and then the Elderwood Cosmos. I have 8, so I need 2 more. You get that from the Pixie Blossom Bounce, I believe it's called. And then Sapphire you get from mining all of the iron ore, I believe. So that's going to be something that we do at some point. I may end up waiting until after I have everything and then turning it all in one episode. The next one is the food bundle. Sun Tofu is... Hold on. Let me make sure that I have this information correct. Okay, so starting with Sun Tofu. Sun Tofu is... Soon Tofu is unlocked after cooking level 6. Sun Tofu, the star quality, just remember that it is star quality. It requires 1 egg, 1 rice, 3 batterfly beans, 1 garlic, 1 onion, and 1 spicy pepper. And it gives you, I believe it's 3 Sun Tofus for every time you make it. But it is cooking level 6, so I suggest getting to that point if you haven't already, soon as possible. Or, do it from parties. Pretty much as long as someone has these recipes, except for, I believe, the kanji. You can't do that with a party. But the other 3, you can do with a party. As long as someone has these, you can do these. Except for minus the kanji. Next item is ramen. Ramen requires 1 of any mushroom, so that's from the Elderwood, Bahari Bay, or Kilima. You need 1 egg, 1 wheat, and 1 garlic. Again, that is going to give you, for every 1 dish that you make, you get 3 in return. That is cooking level 3. The next item is Elderwood Pie. Also, I didn't mention this, but ramen still has to be starred, obviously. So Elderwood pie requires 1 butter, 3 wheat, 1 of any red meat, so whether that's chapa or surnic meat, 1 spice sprout, 1 flotato, and 1 onion. Again, you get 3 for every time you make this recipe once. And this is given as a quest item, so it's a quest reward. Quest is Little Bumble's Pie, I believe that's the quest there, it says. And then kanji is just 2 rice. Kanji is obtained from the quest extravagant expectations. Not in this episode, because technically this is not even going into any of the quests yet. In our next episode, I've already done that, and we'll actually get to look at it in that episode. So with that, those are all the items you need to cook. The next item is the candy bag, or the candy bundle. Blue candy is from fishing. You get that from fishing in anywhere in the Elderwood, Bahari Bay, and Kilima. The purple candies are from the rummage piles in the Elderwood. And I want to thank Ravi. I'll have her information, YouTube, Twitch, and stuff like that for her down in the description below, because she was the one I kind of asked, and she told me it requires level 7. Your hoe has to be level 7, which is the I believe that's the fine hoe. So before the exquisite and after, or no. So sorry. Yes, so it has to be fine hoe. As long as it's the fine hoe and above, so the exquisite bow that work, or the exquisite hoe works too. Those two work perfectly. Thank you, Ravi, for that information, because I did not know, and I was gonna do the entire quest line for the for the Elderwood. So, I mean, we're gonna do that anyways in the next episode, but it helps knowing that early. So that the purple candy drops from the Elderwood rummage piles. The green candy drops from rocks, so Kilima, Bahari, and Elderwood. Yellow candy is going to be bug catching, so I initially thought it was going to be the rock hopper pumpkin, the frogs that we are going to see in this episode, or in this update. But no. So after doing some testing, I found that no matter what bugs you catch, it's like a random drop along with like silk. So it just depends on the bug, I guess, if that makes sense. So blue candies from the water from fishing. Rummage pals are the blue candies. Green candies are from rock breaking, and yellow candies are from bug catching. Next, so here's what I'm talking about. So I thought that initially the pumpkin rock hoppers would drop the candy, but no. So that's not the case. But in order to obtain the rock hopper pumpkins, you need the jack-o'-lantern lure, which is not craftable. It is only obtained through the shrine offerings and the candy bag. So, rock hoppers are only going to be dropped with that pumpkin lure. Next, you need rock hopper pumpkin, the actual fruit, That is given. You can either get it from Elderwood. I believe it's given from a quest, or if you go to Badru's kind of stall where his house is, going all the way down on like the items you can get are the Rockhopper pumpkins themselves. What I did is I bought 25 plus an extra like 30 for the seeds, because I can get the seeds now, and I wanted those, so it's just easier. They're like what, I think 380 for one, which is not that bad, but it is expensive. I'm not gonna lie. The next one is the pumpkin curry and rice, which is a obtainable item from level 3 friendship with I believe it's Najuma. I'm gonna assume it's Najuma because we have her as the quest giver, although the last couple of ones were not the person that gave us the quest. Anyways, so that is the pumpkin curry rice. That is where you obtain it, I should say, from Najuma's room. Pumpkin stew is obtainable after, hold on. Pumpkin stew is obtainable at level 8 from the cooking store. So, I don't think these will be too bad. I think the one thing that I'm going to have trouble with is going to be, or well, two things maybe. Sapphire and the Umbran Wreath. Because I have to wait for those. I'm going to have to continuously go back and forth between mining and the furniture store. Next one is the food bundle. The food bundle. I don't think I'll have any issue because I'm going to use my other account as well. I'm going to team up with my other account and make the Sun Tofu, Ramen, and Elderwood Pie. And then the kanji, I'm going to make my own, like myself. I'm not going to have any help there. So I don't think I'll have too much trouble with that. The candies, I think if I party up with my other character, I will have a higher chance of getting these. Maybe. I think the only ones that I'll probably be able to have a higher chance of getting is the green candy and the yellow candy. Son of a bitch. The green candy and the yellow candy. Those are the only. I think those will be the two that I have the easiest time with if I party up with my other player. Again, I don't think I'll have too much of an issue. I mean, I already have 25 of the Rockhopper pumpkins, so I can turn those in now if I wanted to, but I won't. I'll wait until I can make the pumpkin curry and the pumpkin stew. So, I think... So that's it for the bundles. Going over here to the... what's it called? Spooky Moonstore. So, I already have 2 of the items. But I'm going to get 2 more. Because I want 2 more. Or 1 more of each. Sorry. So I'm going to get one of these and one of those. Plus... I think I'm going to do the spooky floating candle. Like the bundle, not just one. And... that's it. So, there's not much that I would really want other than the cauldron and then the spooky giant pumpkins. I might get everything at a later point, but I'll probably get everything before the store ends up leaving. Okay, so going over to the premium store. you're seeing one of the new items that is in the store currently. Now, going over, I could have just I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. I already have one of them. I'm gonna tell you this right now. The ladies in this game are lucky as hell because some of the outfits, some of the things in this game for them specifically is awesome. I like it personally. Not a lot of people will, but me personally, the outfits in this game are very cute and very cool. Um, so that's one of the outfits. I should have shown you the other one. This is the demonic outfit. This is the, I believe, heavenly outfit. I'm going to say it's heavenly. And this is basically a half and half of both outfits. So, I mean, I like that. That's pretty cool, honestly. And then we got a new glider called the Ghostly Glider, which is kind of animated, which is cool. I'm not really gonna buy a glider anymore. Okay, so we got the Heart Drop Gooby, Thistledown Gooby, and then the Elderwood Gooby. So those are new pets. Again, you can also get them from the ranching area, which I'll go into next after I show you the other things in the premium store. I already have the Hollow Grove, which I absolutely adore. Very much on theme for the month. The next items are, I have to scroll down because I also got those, are the Heavenly Creatures Bow, Pickaxe, and Axe. These don't really have a different thing. I wish they did that differently. Like maybe a different color for one or the other, but they're both the same. So that was kind of confusing for me at first. And then the new emotes, two new emotes, are the Killama Beats. And then the Spooky Beats. After that, there's nothing left. There's nothing that's new, I should say. Except for... Oh, I didn't even show you these. The new makeup set. We got little bats on the cheeks there. And then we got Cobweb, kind of eyeliner. And then the Vampire Fangs. And then the lips, the makeup, the lipstick, Jesus. For that one. And then we got our pumpkin, I'm going to say blush, but I'm not too sure. And then again, the eyeliner, the bat eyeliner. So that's, I think that's it for the store, the premium store. I don't think there was anything else that was new. Honestly, the Soothsayer one is kind of cool too. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here before I end up buying a new outfit again. And And then here's this animation again, which I love. I freaking love that. I think it's cool. Again, I don't care that it's a female kind of outfit piece. I think it's really nice. Fits very well for the guy character as well, honestly, if you really think about it. Then I got the, again, I have, oops, no, crap. No, that's not what I wanted to do. So go back to you. So this is the axe kind of one. This is what I was talking about. So the axe and the pickaxe both are the same kind of skin. I don't really like that. It's okay, but so there's that one. There's the bow. I honestly like the bow. I'm gonna be really honest with you. Has a really cool like outline effect on the arrow. Oh, I didn't know why I didn't save my tool skin. Hello? Tool skin. Strange. Great. So now, if I do that again, there is the axe. Again, I don't like how it looks, just because it's the same one. But that's okay. I don't really care. It's just something that I find kind of ixnay picky, I guess I could say. And then, oops, nope. Here is the Hollow Grove landscape. Honestly, I really enjoy it. I even might just keep it on after Halloween, you know what I mean? So it completely changes the layout of the original kind of plot. So over here would have normally been the fishing area. This one doesn't really change other than the branches sticking out of it. And then also, if you look, over here originally was where you would go to kind of go into Bahari Bay. I believe you still can. No, not anymore. No. So with the new layout, it changes where the exit is for Bahari Bay. It's down here. Also, the new glider wings, I like those. So this is where we go for the for Bahari Bay. And then over here is the actual fishing area now. So again, here was another area that we could possibly have fished at, I think. I don't think we could, but I don't remember completely. So I like how they have the pumpkin kind of just showing out there. So now here is the actual area we can fish. Let's do a glowworm and see what it gives us. Oops. I don't think it'll change what we get from the fish or from the pond. But let's just see. Nope, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think it'll change it. Rude. Why did it do that? There we go. Let's do one more time. See what it gives us. I think we can fish here, and we can get the candy as well. Yep. So as long as you're fishing, you'll get the candies. I'm not too sure if it's every single time, but I mean, the more often you fish, I'm pretty sure it'll be more often than that. You'll get that. So I like the plot, like I said. It's a very cute little plot. The outfit itself that I'm wearing is very cute. I like it. Sue me. um, and then going over to our barn, we have a new kind of pet. So, just to show you where it is on the ranching store, it's going to be all the way down here. The goobi costs 2,000 gold. And I already bought 2. But before we actually check the goobies, going over here to our animal roster, you'll notice that animals now can have a choice of the air pen, water pen, or fire pen. I haven't chosen where they'll go yet. I don't know why. I don't know why those are assigned to something. And then going over to the map, you'll see that now we have fire, water, earth, and air. The pens now have like a kind of assigned area. And then let's go over to the goobi. And I'll show you what they kind of look like. I mean, we've seen what they look like in the update or in the preview, but I really like them. They're very freaking cute. And my ass is covering. I'm sorry. Oh, that made me laugh. Oh god. Again, I don't think they'll change color. Yeah, I don't think they change color. So, honestly, there is... Oh man, this is a very good update. I like this one too. Last update, great thing that it gave us. The bulletin board, the pens, the ranching, all of it. Last update was wonderful. This update is even better. Because now we have another animal. Plus, we can actually put our animals in areas that we want to. They're not just going to be assigned here, where it's going to be overcrowded and just not useful. I'm going to grab these. Oops. Also, they added, I didn't mention this, but they also added collection. So now we can, if we want to, instead of going to the gene menu like I have it, if we want to inspect our animals, feed them, pet them, and then collect the items, we can do that. But if you're like me, you just collect the items, and then after the fact, go in and do all that. It's a nice little option that they give us, honestly, because sometimes I'll forget to kind of feed my animal or animals, which doesn't really help. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking now. This update was, I mean, it's update day, so it's gonna be kind of hectic. I'm gonna try to get this out tomorrow, which is gonna be a Wednesday. If I can get it out today, that'd be great, but looking at the time and everything, yeah, I don't think so. I'm gonna do it This video should be out today, technically, which is, when I mean today, I mean the 8th. So today. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good day, good week, good month, good year, good whenever you're watching this. And I will catch you guys in our next episode when we talk to the new person that came into the game earlier in the other episode. Anyways, bye. Lastly, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell so you never miss a video when I post. To the right of your screen will be a video that YouTube thinks you'll like. To the left of your screen will be a video that I've posted. With all that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, day, month, year. Whenever you're watching this, stay healthy, stay happy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!